Hello, Chris from My Stamp Lady here. I'm here to share with you this card that I've made with the Holiday Home Bundle. It was a fun bundle that kind of took me by surprise how much I liked it. This is the stamp set, and then there are actually 3 houses that are included with the dies that coordinate, one for each of these 3 houses. So let's get started with this one. I have the All Is Calm paper series with this Holiday Home Bundle. So for my card base, I have a 8.5 by 5.5 piece of soft sky cardstock that I have, and a piece from the All Is Calm designer series paper that I've cut to 4 by 5.25 inches. Okay, so I've mounted this onto the card front here. There we go. And then I'm just going to put that aside. So now for the 3 tags you see on the front, I have 4.25 by 2-inch pieces of paper. This is Whisper White, and then 2 additional pieces from the All Is Calm bundle. Then I have the angled tag topper punch, and for the 2 pattern pieces, I'm just going to punch them and set them aside. So I want to use this green side. There we go. And then I'm going to punch my Whisper White piece. Okay, with my soft sky, I am stamping the snowflakes just around randomly on the background. So I want to add a little bit of piercing to that, and so I pulled in my piercing pad, and then the template from the Eclectic Piercing pack, because it has the template that coordinates with both of our tag topper punches, the scalloped one and this angled topper. I will go and with my piercer go around the entire piece, and I'm not going to show you that because it's just simple. Just line it up and go around the entire piece. Okay, so I've gone around the entire piece, so you can see that I've pierced the holes just to add a little slight or subtle background to that. Okay, so my next step is to take my tags and I'm going to line them up how I want them. I'm lining up this hole up at the top here with the other hole, and then just offsetting them a bit. There we go, so that you can see a little bit of each tag. And that's actually my tag portion. So I have already used the dies and stamped my houses onto Whisper White cardstock with black ink and cut them out with the corresponding framelits. I decided I didn't want this tall of a house and I didn't want that top on there, so I just cut it off. Nice straight flat line, and you can cut it off. It just kind of fits my area of the world a little bit better where I live. So now I'm going to pull in an aqua painter, and with the basic gray ink, I am going to paint the top. Then I'm pulling in Pear Pizzazz Real Red Lost Lagoon to continue painting the rest of the house. And I just press a little bit of ink into the top of my ink pad like that and pick it up and then just paint. When you switch colors, all you have to do is brush off onto scratch paper and then use the same aqua painter and pick up a new color. Now I'm going a little bit into the kind of spreading it a little thinner with the water on my paint lid because I want this a little bit lighter. Okay, so that's as much as I want to paint my houses. And let's see, with this I'm going to pull in the Pear Pizzazz and the little wreath from the house set. This house set comes with all kinds of fun little images to dress up your houses. And then just to get that pop of red across my other house, let's put in little red lights at the top. Okay, So let's pull back in those tags, and I am going to just place my houses. It's so nice because I cut them out with the framelits. I don't have to worry about masking. Just can layer those right on top with dimensionals. Let's put some dimensionals on this other house so that it pops up a little bit. There we go. And I did overlap the houses just a little bit. There we go. I have a little bit of baker's twine here, the cherry cobbler baker's twine, and I'm pushing that through and just going to tie this at the top of my tags. And then you can make the tails as long as you would like them to be. There we go. And actually I can put this down on my card front here. I have a little piece of the silver glimmer paper. This is 1/2 inch by 4 inches, and so I'll just kind of place that along the bottom here. Let's put some adhesive on the back of my tags. And I want my white tag mostly up and down, and then my other 2 tags are kind of kicking out to the side. Okay, so now I need to add my sentiment. Normally I stamp first and punch second, but I have already stamped out my oval because I want to be able to line the lights up with the top. And when I have the clear polymer stamp like I have there, it's easy to do. And then line up my Merry Christmas along the bottom. And with the scalloped oval punch, let's punch out a background. And now layer those. Okay, so we're going to go and put this over on our piece. I put a dimensional on the one side, and then I stacked about 3 mini glue dots on top of each other just to give it a little bit of height without, but because of my tags, I could not put a whole nother mini glue dot, another dimensional on the side, or it would have been too big. Okay, so all that's left, let's pull in those rhinestones. They add a little punch to the card. Use one of the large ones. There you go. Now you have some houses. You can add a piece of white paper on the inside if you would like, but you have a couple of houses ready to go off and wish somebody a Merry Christmas. If you have any questions about what I've done here, don't hesitate to contact me, Chris, at mystamplady.com. All of the supplies for this card are available in my online store at shopwithmystamplady.com. Thanks for watching.